Welcome back to Roguetech, and welcome back to Challenge Run, no tech, no mechs. So I'm actually recording this episode while I'm taking a break from testing and finishing up the widget, which will have already been released prior to this going live. But we're heading to a one chevron planet, or one chevron system, so I'm just going to assume that I can salvage anything we come across in the flare-up we're about to do. But, yeah, as far as what might get scrapped, I'll probably just wait until the next episode after I've finished testing and finding a new formula to use before I scrap anything that goes down, potentially. Also, since it's a one chevron planet, with our difficulty variation, that means we have, at most, 3.5 chevron missions, and it's going to be a higher propensity of half chevron missions. Which means I don't think we'll be able to use the Firebrand. I doubt we'll be able to use the Crusader. I doubt we'll be able to use the Excalibur. I don't remember what the Shockwave even is. The Shadowhawk, and all the vehicles are pretty cheap. The Shadowhawk's pretty cheap. Prowler. Yeah, I don't remember at all what the Shockwave build is. The Pirate Hunter should be able to be dropped. I think the Huron Warrior should be pretty cheap. I don't even know. I don't think I've even dropped the Urban Lord yet, so I don't even know what its rating is. The Fireball is definitely a high priority because we can definitely drop that on lower chevron missions. The Wolverine 10D, I think that's the Rack 10 one? No. Is the Rack 10 one already? Yes. So the Wolverack is ready. So that is actually the cheaper Wolverine. So yeah, we'll bump it to the top. So we've got 6 days to the financial report. Also, we spent a lot of our money making the Yeoman and Mad Cat that are definitely going to be too expensive to drop. I think I'm going to bump the Shockwave to the bottom. I'm going to put the Panther and Urban Tank above the stuff that I'm confident is more expensive than them. And hopefully... So let's see, 10 days... Then the Shadowhawk will have 5 days left. So in 15 days, we'll have the Shadowhawk, the Prowler, the Pirate Hunter, the Fireball, the Panther, and the Urban Tank. In 15 days. And we're arriving in 21, so... Yeah, then the rest of the tribe will just be getting worked on stuff that we won't be able to use for the flare-up. That's good. That's good. Financial report. Yep, we're just going to stay normal. And I guess I could have gone extravagant, in part to see what Mech Tech gets at. Well, I think it said plus 12, so we'd be at 36 with extravagant. I don't know. I'm still thinking on how I want to change the formula for the rest of the playthrough. Anyway, 11 days till we arrive. Okay. So 5 days, 5 days, 5 days. And then it'll be 1 day for those, 2 days for that. So yeah, we'll have work being done on... Actually, if I bump the Excalibur to the top, then when we arrive, it'll be 11 days. So this and that is 7. This and those is 7. And then it'll still be 5 days after that, which should be enough to finish all the other stuff. Okay. Let's do that. We don't really have the money to mess around in the mech bay anyway, so... We will have things to drop. And then we'll do the flare-up, and then we'll mosey on to another system. Alright. Okay. I believe the fighting already started. I think it was like 20-something days travel, 20-something days till the fighting starts. Indeed, the fighting has started. Okay. And we have most of our mech bay available. Panther is light. Yeah, half a ton light. That's fine. Current Warrior, why are you red? Actuators, cool. Beautiful. Alright, Centurion, why are you red? I thought you were ready to... No, I haven't put an engine core in the Centurion yet. Ooh. Huh. How long will that take? Oh, it only has an LRM 10. Okay, so this is like not even built. Alright, cool, awesome. Amazing. Also, the Centurion has a +1 piloting quirk. Do I have a 2-ton weapon? I have a 4-ton weapon. So it would still need TSM to be able to one-hand it, since it doesn't have a hand on the right side. And I do have a lot of gladiators, which is why I keep looking at the melee weapons. Okay, so I'll have to keep my eye out for any TSM I might be able to get. I can't wait to have the Cent up and running. I like Centurions. In any case, oh, let's check hiring hall, see if there's a VTOL. There is a VTOL pilot. Military, Mechwarrior, Commander, Technician. You know what? I'm about to rework the formula anyway. I just... So many VTOL pilots are technicians. So just... I might as well work it in. The, the new version of the widget goes up to Mech 60 in the previews and stuff. Which, again, it'll already be out before this goes live, but... Yeah. And we have another military brave Mechwarrior gladiator. Yeah. Just lucky. And Lost Tech experience, more Mech Tech. But he can only pilot mechs. That's less interesting. Alright. And then I'll look in the store briefly before I jump into this mission. Or rather, accept the flare-up, whatever. I would be tempted to actually buy a Vedette. They're decent little tanks. 50 tons. But it only has an AC2, SRM2, and machine gun Blackwell. That's not hard points that I can really make good use of. Bolt-on AMS, nice. Handheld light AC5, 6-ton handheld. Nice. SRMs. Good. I need some more SRMs, I think. Advanced Zoom Mark III. +1 ranged accuracy up to 1,080 meters. That's good. AC5 half bends. I mean, it runs an AC5 if you're not going to be double tapping for half a ton. That's good. But yeah, nothing that immediately stands out as a must buy right now. So let's go to Command Center. Oh man, 1 chevron. Maybe I should do a mission before I start, just to make sure that I have money for the financial report. Nah, let's just do the priority mission. So we'll start that. And I believe it's 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. We'll find out what mission we're dropping on. Launch mission. Oh. Ambush convoy, 1 chevron. We need money. Okay, so we can drop the Urban Tank, Panther, and Wolverine like we did last episode. Or, not last. Last episode was the Mech Lab episode. The episode before that. It did work. It did function. That's too much. That's too much. Yeah. Ambush convoy, though. Like, the rack will be good for destroying convoy vehicles fairly quickly. No, I think the Urban Tank is like our cheapest unit. I wonder if we could actually fit more if we drop the Panther in favor of the Fireball. And does that let us bring something else? No? Oh boy. Alright, yeah, this is a problem. Can I bring... no. Okay, then we bring the Panther. Does that let us bring... no, it's gotta be... oh, that's a problem. Yeah, if it's a one chevron mission like that, this is basically the only lance we can drop unless I replace the Wolverine with something far less effective. Oh, actually, no. The Wolverine is actually cheaper than the Shadowhawk. I mean, I guess it does have, like, the gyro defense and the light engine compared to standard engine. What if I drop... nope, our own Warrior's more expensive. Legionnaire, more expensive. I doubt the Executioner. Okay, if we drop the Pit Bull instead... okay, we can drop extra stuff if we drop the Pit Bull instead. But I don't think that's worth... I think the Wolverine is... yeah, I think the Wolverine's the way to go here. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. Right. Okay, so we could drop the Pitbull and the Prowler. Can we drop the Pitbull, Prowler, and Urban Tank? No. Okay, we could do this, though. I think that might be the play. But then again, no, because we'll want other cheap stuff for if we get a one chevron or a half chevron mission. Actually, I don't even know if anything could drop. Like, we would have to drop like the Urban Tank and the Hunter and the Panther, maybe. I don't know. Oh, this flare-up's gonna be challenging just because we don't have stuff to really put in it, or like, you know, to commit to it. We could do the Hunter instead of the Urban Tank, but I think the Urban Tank to draw fire is probably better. Just it has more armor. And the AC-10 flak will help if there's flyers. Oh boy. And by accepting the flare-up, I can't take any other missions until the flare-up ends. So I hope I didn't just back myself into a bankrupting corner. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, pop the convoy, run away. That's the plan.
Command
that
interface
is
initiated.
the plan. Alright, so we got a compelling convoy. Hopefully it's not a bunch of stealth vehicles. At least it's a daytime mission. At least we We don't have to worry about heat at all, especially since we're against a bunch of vehicles. I mean, yeah. Might as well drop right in the middle and see where we're going. They should be coming down the road, I believe. Okay. Sprint. Harris Hawk. Yellow Jacket. Okay, so that's going to have 2 wing mount weapons, and then I have no idea what kind of Yellow Jacket has. I'm assuming this is a special variant. Yellow Jacket 69. Sprint is going to be probably like a tag and an SRM2 or something. The Harris Hawk, I'm not familiar with. It has less armor than the Yellow Jacket, though, but more weapon systems.
Happy Easter.
Alright.
Here's your taco.
We're definitely going to jump into cover and brace. Alright, and that also shows us the entire convoy. Sherpa, 360 armor. A-Pod AMS, okay, so it has no weapons. Command Van, 320 armor. Machine Gun LRM-5. 280 armor on the heavy-wheeled APC, double machine gun SRM-4. And an ER medium laser on the 710 armor MHI amphibious armored personnel carrier.
Yes, Commander.
And of course, there's also a chance, especially with the armored personnel carrier there, that it has battle armor in it. Which would be unfortunate. Alright, so the command van needs to go down first, since it has the electronic warfare. If they have low sensor rolls because it's 1 chevron enemies, then I should be able to basically just stand there and dodge bullets. I'm actually going to supercharge to get a bunch of evasion. Just because so many of them are very light.
Here we go.
So they might actually have initiative on us next round. Really comes down to the initiative variance. Okay. Now the good news is we can potentially kill a vehicle a turn with just the Wolverine. And yeah, they have 1 chevron enemy hit chances. That's good. That's less good.
Primary target damage. Concentrate your fire.
That is so bad. Yeah, Are we getting knocked on round 1? We're getting knocked on round 1. Oh no.
There's blood in my cockpit.
So Ingvold's bleeding out?
Tacos will be ready in a flash.
Okay. Yeah, again, we want to kill the command van as quickly as we can. I'm actually going to kick it from the front, I think. We have no minimum range on the Clan UAC-5. Like, I really need this kill. I'm going to go tandem. Alright. Come on, you can do it. Please kill. Didn't even need the rockets. Okay. Alright. That is a lot of electronic warfare off the field. Unfortunately, Ingvild is bleeding out. So, yeah, that's going to complicate things. Heavy-wheeled APC, 100 on the front, 65 on the sides, and 50 in the back, so we absolutely backstrike it. Yeah, the Yellow Jacket dumped its entire payload. The Harris Hawk dumped most of its payload. The Sprint also almost died from the splash damage. But we killed the primary targets first. That is incredibly important. Not important enough to potentially jam, though. Okay. Alright. So, we did soak the majority of the damage that they'll do for the entire mission, since most of that was one-shot weapons. We definitely turned the supercharger off.
I get up.
And this is the vehicle that has the most armor, so we definitely want to hit it from the rear. Sherpa's pretty even all around, so I'm fine hitting it from basically anywhere where I can get the angle. Yeah.
If you say so.
Okay, Ingvold, how good is your accuracy after all of that? 30%? We'll take 30%. And miss every single shot. Alright. Yeah, we got problems.
Standing by.
Ingvold is also panicked, which is a further problem. Also, we can't actually get past here. I thought we could... Ah, that's fine. Alright. Well. Yeah, I am actually at a loss. I mean, I guess being in the cloud is preferable to being out firing into it. Why is our hit chance so much higher there compared to there? I guess that Hex is on fire. Yep.
On my way.
We've got to take the shot. Like, we can't afford to not shoot until the convoy dies. Or is close to it.
That looked like a critical hit.
Okay. That's fine. The Wolverine is still standing.
I'm okay for now.
Jelly roll here.
Alright, I mean, honestly, if we have very low evasion, that just means they're more likely to shoot at Jelly Roll instead of Ingvild. Hey, he keeps landing his kicks too, so that's nice. Okay, tagged him and also crit his wheeled propulsion. Cool. And he's open. Nice. Magic Pixel, 1 hit point left. Well then. Okay. Luckily they missed with the rest of whatever they had. I mean, the heavy-wheeled APC can die if we just shoot it. So, let's just shoot it. Not enough. Oh, it's open, but it's not dead. Yellow Jacket did nothing. That's good. Okay. Sherpa has no weapons, so... Alright. Both of them are open from the rear. I really wish I had multi-target. Yeah, I wish I had multi-target. So what I could do is jump and shoot at the Sherpa. See if maybe a stray shot will hit the 1 hit point.
By the power I shall hop away.
See if we can kill the Sherpa.
Here's your taco.
We did not kill the Sherpa, but we did tag him.
Awaiting orders.
Alright. And we don't have, no, we don't have multi-target here either. Okay. Well. Then yeah.
On my way.
We go for the kill on the fastest one.
Firing a full salvo. Onward. No
That's a
retreat.
kill on the fastest one.
Yes, Commander.
I think I can afford to take one more shot with Ingvild before I really just... Yeah. I'm gonna get as much evasion as possible while still firing. Actually, no. Stray shots. If I... Well, honestly, no. Hitting him from the front's good. Hitting him from the front's
Go
fine.
fast. Got it.
Just hang in there, Ingvild. Just hang in there. How much better is our hit chance if we... Not much. Alright, full 6 then.
Huzzah!
Cool.
I got him.
Just don't panic out. Alright. So we have 3 VTOLs. And we have 1 hit point left on the last of the combo units. Ingvild definitely needs to take a turn or 2 of first aid. Good. Thank you for shooting the urban tank and not the
Damage
Wolverine.
minimal.
Yes. Go, go, go.
Okay. I'm gonna reserve so that she can first aid after they take their turns.
Tacos will be ready in a flash.
Reporting.
Yeah, the urban tank has the flak ammo.
One taco coming right
So try to get the kill
up. Delivery
with the
on
Panther.
way.
Yeah, just all in, secure the kill.
Bug out. Get
Okay.
PLC for extraction.
Now I need to somehow take down these
Receiving
VTOLs.
you.
The Yellow Jacket has 60 in the rear. The Sprint VTOL's literally just a touch away from dying. And I don't remember what that has. Where are my hit chances? 42 and 42. Even if I hit, it's not necessarily a kill.
10-4.
This is. This is a guaranteed kill if I hit anything.
Fun.
Cool.
Well done. Here we go.
Alright.
Tango down.
So now we have 2 VTOLs remaining. One of them does nothing.
Right here.
And instead of getting more hesitation, I will... Then again, if I get hit by a bunch of stuff, I'm going to reserve again.
Sure. Just forget
I will
about
accept
me.
the hesitation, because that hit chance, yeah, increases, or the evasion increases the chance that they shoot at something else.
Standing by.
Alright, first aid.
I'm
Cool. Improved
Let's
distress.
do it.
Love to see it. Harris Hawk, 67 on the front, 65 in the back, 57 on the side, so we want to shoot it from the front. Yellow Jacket, 51 on the front, 60 on the rear. Okay, so we actually just want to shoot them both from the front. Thunderbolt 20. Oh. Yeah, versus the ER medium laser, this is definitely the higher priority here. I'm actually gonna shoot from the side. So still has a chance to hit front, but could hit front or rear, and then that will help us determine
10-4.
rapid fire definitely, and then we'll figure out where to follow up based on where we hit. Okay, we hit everywhere.
Merry Christmas. I got you a taco.
Then
Burrito
Yep.
on me,
Move and shoot. Kill. That's a kill. Okay.
baby. Free queso.
That was a lot.
Yes, Commander.
I forgot to turn the supercharger off before I did first aid last time. Alright. Just hang in there, Eagle. You good?
Yes.
You're good.
Go,
Alright.
go.
I mean, if we kill, we go home. That said, if we don't kill, she might punch out.
Reporting. Good to go.
So let's just try to kill this way.
Firing all weapons. Well
Okay.
done.
Happy Easter.
Jelly roll.
Here's your taco. Ex-taco.
Jelly roll and the panther that has not been touched. Beautiful.
Here's your taco.
Wow. That first round made me much more worried than I should have been. Okay.
Mission successful.
I mean, that's most of the way to the financial report. That's good. Only injured for 8 days. The Wolverine will probably take that long to repair. I don't want any of these vehicles. I mean... Amphibious hull. So I assume that means it can drive in shallow water pretty quickly. It does also have good armor. But, like, when am I going to see another one of those? I definitely like the cluster, the wing mount cluster, like the wing mount missiles more than the bombs. Because if... that's what it was. They had weapons bays. Got it. Yeah, the yellow jacket had... Oof. Wow. That's what I want. That's what I want. I think that's what did the crazy amount of damage. Yeah, the Sprint VTOL has a Beagle probe, actually. Ooh. Oh, the Beagle probe didn't survive. Alright. Fair enough. I mean, we'll see a lot more, we'll see a lot more electronic warfare stuff as we fight the, yeah, that's crazy. The Thunderbolt 20. Do we have, no, not the switch components. Do we have a Thunderbolt 20? I don't think we do. No, we have a Thunderbolt 5. Do we have any Thunderbolt 20 ammo? No. We have one bin, which is 3 shots, which is not enough. Okay. If we get some randomly, I'll be happy. Swarm, Inferno, or Thunder Incendiary. Yeah, 1 heat damage. No, I think I definitely take the FAE bomb. Like 100 area of effect damage to units in radius within 90 meters of impact. And then clouds an area with a mix of sensor inhibiting materials and thick smoke. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Guided bomb, evasion, ignore, and accuracy, but so much less damage. I just can't believe they managed to crack us open on turn 1, drop us to the ground. That was crazy. Alright. We also got some air-to-ground missile bomb, or bay. AMS ammo, machine gun half. I'm not going to build the Sherpa. Alright. 12 days. 4 days on the urban tank. 9 days on the Wolvie. Yeah. That's rough. I know that we'll never be able to drop the Mad Cat on any of these missions. I don't remember what the Shockwave is, or if it even has an engine core, but I'm going to kick it to the top because I'm pretty sure it's lighter and cheaper than, like, the Crusader. It's a 50-tonner, and I didn't replace... Like, I'm fairly certain I just repaired it. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. And, Strider is one of the rookies. Yeah, let's talk about the warning. And gained honest. Nice. +1 morale. Nice. Alright. And yeah, we're gonna wait the 2 more days for the upcoming mission. And we're gonna do it. Whatever it is. Okay, there we go. 3.5 chevron. That'll be easier. That will be much, much easier. Also, it's gonna pay a lot more. Capture base. I mean, that's enough. As long as we don't get shredded, like, that's enough for the financial report. I'm happy with that. Alright. Ingvold is obviously out. Okay. So, I think drop cost is how it calculates the chevrons. So we got 13,000, 30,000, 25,000, 13,000, 10,000, 22,000. Yeah, okay, 28,000. Oh, right. 22,000. So yeah, 20,000 plus looks like it's half chevron. And then under 20,000 is no chevron. I've never actually had to pay attention to why or how it's calculated before. Alright. So, we're going to drop Dragonfly again. We're going to drop Jelly Roll again. Oh. Panther. There you go. And then... Actually, here. Let's find the most expensive first. 30,000. So, Excalibur's probably going to be it. I think 30,000 was the highest we saw, yeah. 22,000. Urban Lord is 25. What even is the Urban Lord? Improved heavy jump jets, gyro XXL, XL engine, thumper cannon. Okay, so it is a very long range mech. It actually has decent movement as well. Huh. In any case. Yeah, the Excalibur... Oh no, Wolverak is actually higher. Higher value than the Excalibur even. That's crazy. Alright. So... we're definitely going to drop... Yeah, we don't even need to lift the battle armor, they're negligible. We're definitely going to drop the Excalibur and the Wolverak. So 3.5 is the point where we've been rounding up, which means I can then drop another half chevron. That would be it. Unless something being added in doesn't increase. Hunter. Oh, actually the Pitbull as well. So that's like 15,000. Compared to 12,000. 9,000. 16,000. That's probably what we drop. 13,000. Yeah. Yeah, the Fusion is actually more valuable than the Valkyrie. That's crazy. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much, yeah. We can drop the Fusion, so we shall. And we're gonna give, since it's 3.5, we'll give Porin the Fusion. And we put Dagon into his Wolverek. And Scorpion takes the lead. Alright. This should be theoretically safer and easier. Yep, I know, Darius. That's the challenge run. So, I'm recording a lot before I head out of town. The first couple rounds of that mission was nothing because the base was unoccupied. And when the reinforcements arrived, this Mad Cat Mark III arrived with a stealth Phoenix Hawk right next to it. Dagon in the Wolverek missed the Mad Cat and accidentally headshot the stealth Phoenix Hawk. Like, we now have stealth armor because he accidentally headshot the stealth Phoenix Hawk. And then the Mad Cat 3 punched out. So all we have to do is spend 500,000 C-bills and 9 days to have this. And the mission, there wasn't much to it. Our repair is non-existent. Like, I ticked 1 day forward to see if that was the last mission. And it was not. But that 1 day repaired the only damage we took. I am so sad that was lost to a full drive. Because it was quick. It was simple. They dropped in. We accidentally headshot the stealth mech that Dagon couldn't even see. Had no vision, no sensors on him, firing at long range at the Mad Cat, and I heard an explosion. I didn't realize it was a cockpit headshot until the salvage screen. I just assumed that we had blown it up because, yeah, there was like 3 or 4 stray shots that didn't hit the Mad Cat, and I was like, oh, that explosion was just us blowing off half of it or whatever. This has been a very interesting flare-up so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the rest of it, what the last mission is going to be like. But for now, that's been your episode of Roguetech for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.